So welcome back to Ancient's Place, and I have here three Marvel characters art prints from Sideshow Collectibles. They're really amazing, super powered characters, and I'm really excited to show you guys that this one is one of my latest I would say acquisition from Sideshow Collectibles from their art print line, and it's really amazing. Really excited to show you guys. So before we continue, click the thumbs up if you like the video and share with everyone. And if you like weekly pop culture videos, subscribe to my channel, The Ancient's Place. So this is Thanos Inifinty War art print from Sideshow Collectibles. This is done by Orlando Arocena. It's actually really good. I didn't buy this in the first place because I thought I didn't like it, but in actual it's actually very good, very impressive. I really like the abstract form of this one. So before I continue further, I'd just like to give some information regarding the art print. It has a limited edition size for the paper of 400, price tag of 90, and also the dimension is the 18 by 24. It's typical Sideshow art prints. So but there is also HD aluminum. I'm not really a fan of this one. I have not tried actually, so I cannot say also I'm really that fan of, or I wouldn't say that it's bad or anything, but I guess what it does, it somehow creates a bit more saturation of the color. I guess it makes it more pop out, because I guess when the light shines in the art, it somehow reflects more and gives more saturation look of the art print. But nonetheless, it has a price tag of 150 and also edition size of 200. So going into the piece, this is Thanos showing off his gauntlets, his completed Infinity gauntlets. And it has a very good abstract form in it. I really like it. It has this like lines and everything, and some streaks of the light and some sparks, and the color is beautifully done, very well done. That in a sense wherein you can really see like someone glowing, and it's somehow like when you're looking at it sparks a lot of stuff, and it's really blinding you. So it somehow gives that look, makes it more abstract, and it looks really good. Thanos here, it also has a very detailed in his face, but somehow it is been shadowed by this streaks, but nonetheless it looks really good, very colorful. I didn't thought that I would like it. I didn't actually pre-order it before until I realized I need a Thanos art print, because I made a pass for the first ones. So basically I got this one and I really didn't regret it. It looks really good, really amazing. So this is Thanos Inifinty War by Orlando Arocena from Sideshow Collectibles. next one here is Captain Marvel by J. Scott Campbell. And I've always been a fan of J. Scott Campbell. I buy his comic covers and it looks really good because one of the few things I really like in her artwork is that her ladies are very sexy and looks very gorgeous. So before continuing, it actually has an unframed version, which is, hold on, which is 300 limited edition size. So this art press, they're very popular. These characters are very popular, so they're giving it a higher ES. So this is also having a 125 USD price tag. It also has an HD aluminum, which has an edition size of 150, a bit more pricey, which is 175 for the price tag. And there's also even canvas, wherein wrapped canvas, which is having a limited edition size of 75 and a price tag of 400. I guess the canvas, that would have been really good. I would like that one because I always like canvas prints. It has some matte feel to it and the colors also somehow pops out and it's really good and really amazing. So, but for this one, I'm sticking to paper. I'm not a super Captain Marvel fan, so normally I get canvases that are really amazing and I'm very fan of. So for now, just this one, but nonetheless, it looks absolutely good. Really well done by J. Scott Campbell, and also having a dimension size of 18 by 24. Again, typical Sideshow, let's say dimension. So going into the detail of this one, it shows that Captain Marvel in, how I would say, in space, showing off her powers, posing for the photos. Basically, it looks amazing. I really like it. Again, it's very colorful, really amazing stuff. There is the background, which is the space. I want one of the, let's say, favorites for J. Scott Campbell are his, let's say, shadowing and highlights of the characters. You would see that, how I would say, the body is properly toned is due to because of the really amazing gradient or shadows and highlights on her body. It really showcases that one, and it gives the highlight of the backlight. There's a front light and there's the shadows in between, and that makes it really look good. Really, let's say, more or less 3D kind of thing, and it makes it amazing. And most of all, the face is really beautiful. She looks absolutely gorgeous with all her power. And also, if you can see her scarf, look at the scarf and the bottom part, looks beautifully flowing through her feet. And again, it's absolutely gorgeous. Very well done. Nice background, foreground, showing off the powers. Really amazing stuff. So this is Captain Marvel from Captain Marvel issue number 1 cover from J. Scott Campbell of the I think this is a 2019 Captain Marvel issue 1, and this is from Sideshow Collectibles. Really amazing stuff. Last but definitely not the least, this is my favorite of the 3 because it has some, how I would say, sentimental value for me. It's actually the cover of Annihilation Conquest. This is not the issue 1, but I think this is issue 5 or 4. and it's actually Annihilation Conquest that introduced me to those cosmic characters like Star-Lord, Quasar, and also like Adam Warlock and everyone. Groot in itself, I didn't know Groot until this Annihilation Conquest, and it actually paved the way to read for me an older not an older version, but an older story arc for the Annihilation, which is the villain was Annihilus. So before going into further of the art print, I'd like to share regarding the edition size. This is actually 150 edition size with the price tag again, typical Sideshow, $90, and it is done by Alexi Bricklo. And this is again a cover from, I think this is, if I'm correct to be sure, this is issue number 5 of the Annihilation Conquest. So I don't think it has canvas. It does have the black frame or white frame. Nonetheless, it is absolutely gorgeous. So again, the art print is based on Annihilation Conquest, and as you can see here from the very bottom, you can see there that there is Quasar. I think it's Quasar. It is Quasar, and also Adam Warlock. There's also Star-Lord there, and in the throne is Ultron. I think this is called Ultron Supreme, if I'm correct. I forgot what his name in this series. And he is actually sitting on, how I would say, a throne from the Phalanx race, and it's actually a robotic race, or I don't know how they're called, to be honest, but they're more of like a cyborg, not really a cyborg, like a plague, like the one from, how I would say, from Cable in his arms, that it actually plagues an organic, let's say humans, for example, humans. And basically the Annihilation Conquest is Ultron being a robot and artificial intelligence, is somehow like a virus controlling all of this phalanx. He was able to assemble really big armies. That's why he's able to defeat these cosmic heroes here. And the art print here says that it all. It shows that how he defeated them, how he's ruling or conquering all over cosmos. And as you can see here, he has a very this is not the typical Ultron. It shows here how powerful he is. You can see here how he's glowing, his armor, all his technology in here, and he's sitting in that throne really good. I really like all the details. I even like the light that is coming from the side, from this side, and also the light from the sword in front of him. It looks absolutely good. It looks very 3D. It also looks very realistic. That's why I really love this cover. I was looking for a poster of this one because I really like the Annihilation Conquest and also the Annihilation, and this one really proves that. It showcases how powerful Ultron assimilated with the Phalanx. So he's conquering the entire universe with this one, and looks absolutely amazing. This art print is one of my favorite art prints, comic book covers in all time. This is really one of the best for me because it just showcases Ultron at his, let's say, scariest in Marvel history. So very amazing stuff. I love the colors. I love the contrast, the reds, the yellows, and surrounded by all that metallic feel there. Very grim look as well. So that is actually really good. I really love that one. The lines, the details, you can see there. Also the shadows, even the throne and all these arms trying, I guess, to fix him or make him even better is absolutely good. Looks really amazing. So this is Ultron Annihilation Conquest by Alexi Bricklo from Sideshow Collectibles. Really amazing, beautiful art print.